Right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. It is just me tonight. Scott is going to be late, and he won't be joining us tonight. So it's just me, Glowstick F1. I'm usually the commentator, but today I'm taking the reins, just for tonight, hopefully. And the reason I'm streaming on my own account instead of the Cone account is because it just wouldn't let me in, no matter how much I tried. But I'm still here, so that is okay. Now, standings and race results. Last week we had Strauss winning, very well done to him, with Diddy in second, Danjo third, Harry Palmer fourth with the fastest lap, so we get an extra point for that. Harvey, who is a reserve, I think, or full-time. I think he was a reserve. He came fifth. Copa just asking if I'm ready. Yes, I am. Tobes came in sixth. Cavalas came in seventh. DC came in eighth. Copa came ninth. Panda in 10th. Jamie in 11th, and a gas alloy rounding up the finishers. Claire PR in 13th, Spider Rob in 14th, 15th was Wuban, and KXI was 16th, with AFL, Curly, and Little One retiring. Now, interestingly enough, tonight, Danjo is not racing, and he is currently second in the Drivers' Championship, with Diddy leading it at the moment, and he is racing, Diddy. So Diddy is currently leading Drivers' Championship, with Danjo in second, Little One in third, who I also think is not racing tonight. King5 Panda in fourth, who is racing. Harry Palmer in fifth, who is racing. Jamie is racing, I think, yes. He's in sixth. KXI seventh, who again isn't racing. Cavalas in eighth, who is racing, I think. Yes, Cavalas is racing. Copa in 9th, DC 10th, Strife 11th. After that one win, which is his only points finish this season, he's in 11th. Tobes in 12th, he's in 13th. Agas Doyley in 14th. Wuban 15th. Curly 16th. Claire PR 17th. AFL in 18th. Pistol Racing in 19th. And Ken Macaroon. And that is chucking it down. Absolutely chucking it down in Australia. Not something I get to say a lot often, but it is chucking it down. And it looks like it's going to be enters for this qualifying session. That is interesting. Wow. Okay. That is one of the Red Bulls coming out. That looks like Toby. Toby Dykes. Lovely guy. He is coming out of the pits now. Or Jamie is actually... No, who's that Haas? Strauss was the first one out on track. Last week's race winner, as I mentioned. I'm going to quickly turn down the audio a little bit on my end, because it is a little loud on my end. Can someone let me know if they can hear me alright, by the way? Just in case I need to change some settings. That would be appreciative. But we got Strauss out on track at the moment. Just gonna check the see if people said anything. Not yet. I can see through that in a second. I'm gonna get up the track map while I'm at it as well. Whoops. Accidentally went onto the Google Map. Whoops. Anyway. I've got the track map up. And Strauss, by the looks of it, is ready to start a lap. As he is coming out of the final corner to start his lap. Indeed, indeed. Go on board with him. He's coming through turn 1 now. Turn 2, that's a left-hander. Keeping it nice and easy on the throttle. Usually would be a DRS straight. For now into turn 3. Goes a little deep. But that's fine. Through turn 4, that's left-hander. Don't go too wide, otherwise you can spin. Through this usually flat turn 5. But the rain is making it difficult to do so. First sector then, a 31.0 for Strauss as he's coming around turn 8 now, this right-hander. And technically, this should be turn 9, this left-hander, but it isn't. And he is actually invalid, so I'll go on board with Jamie instead then, who is behind him, as he's about to come through the chicane of death, as I would like to call it. Turns 9 and 10. Takes it nice and cautiously because of the rain. Now through turn 11, this right-hander even. Nice. Redone. Through turn 12. On the brakes now for turn 13. And round the final corner for turn 14. Keeping it nice and gentle on the throttle. Let's see not spin and hit a wall. What's it going to be for Jamie then? It's a 26.8. Not a bad banker, but obviously taking it cautious due to the rain. Now who is next? It would have been Harry, but he is invalidated. I think next then is Toby, who didn't have a great first lap. It is a 33.3. Next is August or Alloy, a 28.5. Now next is the Aston Martin, as he's just starting a lap. So next then is Diddy, coming around the final corner now. Will he be able to take pole from his teammate? Will he? No, he won't. It will be second though, 27.5. Then next is the Sauber of Cole Paradox. I thought I was about to call him Colapinto then. My bad. But P4 for Cole Paradox. And then next is the Ferrari, the only Ferrari, no, never mind, that's in live, not the only Ferrari racing tonight, sorry to Volis, but Wuban goes 5th. Next is the Mercedes of Harvey, who's just starting a lap. So next would be, I think, that is Strauss, who is coming around the final corner now, taking it nice and cautious. Through the final corner up to the line. What's it going to be for Strauss? It looks like it's going to be a 28.4, which puts him third ahead of August Oiloy. I still can't say it right. Sorry, folks. I think next, no, it's not Pistol Racing. It would be Tobes, who's just finishing another lap, an improvement on his last one. What's it going to be for Tobes? It could be 5th. An improvement of I think that was 4.3 seconds then. So well done to Toby, up into P5 at the moment. August Oiley, I think, recharging the battery and going for another. King Fight Panda there I missed, up to P2 then, 4/10 behind Jamie at the moment. Don't know who that's Diddy, he's just about to start another lap on them same tyres. Next to the line, Cole Paradox, he's starting another. So a lot of people doing multiple runs on one tyre, which is fair enough since it's raining. But obviously, if everyone is doing this, then the track is going to dry out very quickly despite rain. The rain still being a thing, but it's going to ramp up from here. It's going to get quicker and quicker, I reckon. As Diddy, what's he setting? Purple Sector 1 apparently. As that was Harvey in 4th there. Setting a 28.3, I think that was his first lap. Diddy though, we're focusing on, coming through the straight of turn 8, now turn 9, and turn 10, the chicane of death, as I would call it. Now braking for turn 11, as there was an Aston Martin in the way there, he gets out of the way nicely. That would be Panda, I think. Yeah, since you see on the Aston Martin racing, that is Panda. But coming around the final corners, I should say, as Diddy, he clips the grass on the outside there and he just goes a little wide. And he has aborted his lap. Unlucky for him. I got Darley there then, improving to P4 for 27.7. Anyone else improving it? I think Strauss is. I think Culpa just improved at 28.6. Curly setting his first lap, coming around the final corner now. Going a little bit wide there, but manages to keep it on the straight, and he goes 8th, behind his teammate by a couple tenths. That was a Ferrari just coming across the line. He's finished his lap. Next is Harvey. I think he's just about to go for another. Dizzy, just about to start a lap. Strauss, does he improve? Yes he does, he goes 5th. Couple thousandths behind August Oil. I still can never say that, August Alloy. Harry Palmer then, as well, P3, a 27.5, a couple thousandths ahead of Dizzy. Ferrari there, that is Cavolis, if I can quickly get to him. No, I cannot. But he's just finished his lap. He goes P7. Once again, a couple thousandths between P5, P6 and P7. So pretty close in the midfield. And even August Oiley, sorry, I forgot, I left him out as well. He's quite... Oh wait, no I didn't. Ignore me, I'm having a moment. Is that Culpa again setting another lap? Yes he is. He's just getting laps done. He's on his 4th lap at the moment. Don't know if he's doing another, I can quickly check. It looks like he is doing another. So we'll run on board with him. As I think that was a Ferrari of... No, it wasn't Cavolis, it was Wuban. Who was that just improved? That was Harvey. Jumping up to P5. 27.6. Yeah, can someone, if someone could please, can someone tell me how I'm sounding, if I'm loud enough, or if I'm quiet? That would be appreciated. I think people should come in to get fresh tyres. People like Cole Paradox and Wuban setting multiple laps instead of doing one and putting on a new set, which is fair enough. Cole though, is he improving? I have no idea. He might be though. It looks like he is. Yes he is. Stays P9, but improves nonetheless. King Fight Panda, he's 2 tenths up. Going through the first sector. As he's coming around turn 8 now. And I'm technically going to call this turn 9 because this is another corner, this is a different corner. On the track map I've got though, it's the same corner through turns 8 and turn 9. But anyway, this is turn 10. Or turn 11. That's turn 12. Turn 13. '14. 15. Now through the final corner of turn 16. What's it going to be for Panda? He's improving by a couple tenths. Has he lost or found time in the final sector? He's gained a little bit. Getting closer to Jamie now, only a couple thousand. And Diddy as well, getting closer to his teammate. That is Jamie's outlap, or banker by the way. That is the fastest lap at the moment. So Jamie looking really good in contention for pole at the moment. Next, Harvey is invalidated. There is a Ferrari coming around the final corner. That is Wuban. As Curly is on the softs. I don't know if that's a mistake, but he's on the softs in the pit lane at the moment. As Wuban goes, he stays P10 but improves nonetheless. There's a Haas just about to start a lap. That's Strauss. Red Bull of Pistol Racing setting his first lap. Goes P11. Strauss is actually retired and he's crashed at the same place Isaac Hajar and I think Lawson, no, was it Yuki? No, it was Lawson did in the real life Australian Grand Prix this year. Dizzy jumped up to 10th there, by the way. Sorry if I missed that. I did miss that. Sorry I missed that. As Jamie is just about to come out for his outlap. And Harry Palmer, oh, he spun. He saved it though. What a save from Harry Palmer. Oh, that is a code brown moment though for him. And that is a aborted lap. Unless he is still going. He is still going. Despite the brown moment. He's still on his lap. There is, I think, is that one of the V cards? That is Jamie just about to start his outlap, or his actual lap. And Wuban, what's he doing? Is he coming in? He is. There's Red Bull as well behind, that's Pistol Racing. I think he's actually on a lap, but we'll see as he's coming around the final corner. It looks like he is on a lap. His fuel is going. And what's it going to be for Pistol? It's going to be P10. Well done to him. Currently P10. That is one of the V-carbs. No. Alpine? No, Williams. All the blue cars, man. All the blue cars get me confused. As Agus Ole improves to P4 currently. With a 27.3. And Harry Palmer, he does not complete that lap. He came into the pits. Cavolis, then. His lap's invalid. But it looks like he's keeping it going. As he's actually peeling into the pit lane. So that is Cavolis' quality done unless he can get a fresh set of enters on. Jamie is not on a great lap as well. Red Bull Pistol Racing, he's completed his lap obviously earlier. Alloy, is he on a lap? By the looks of it he is. So we'll stay on board with Alloy. 2 tenths down in the middle sector and he's invalidated. Unlucky from Agus Starlight. That's one of the Red Bulls there. He's coming into the pit lane. He's run out of fuel. Toby, what's he done? And he's invalidated. That's what he's done. Unlucky from Toby. Now Jamie, one of the contenders. He's had good races, and he's one of the contenders for pole at the current moment. Cole Paradox on an outlap, Harvey on a lap. Let's watch Jamie then. Can he improve? 3/10 up in the first sector. Yes, he can improve. As he's coming through turn 8 now. Using down the straight. Good idea. Stops using. Now through this left-hander, which is apparently still considered turn 8. He's 5/10 up in the second sector. And he's lost the rear a little bit there. But he's kept it on the black stuff. Now he's coming through, braking for turn 11. This tricky square corner, basically. Reminds you of Baku with the square corners. A little loss of time there as well. But can he improve his time as he's running around the final corner of turn 14? Up to the line, what's it going to be for Jamie? Does he improve? Does he? Yes, he does. 26-1. Can anyone beat that? Harvey, maybe. Harry Palmer on an outlap, just about to start it. His actual final lap. Harvey looks like he's going to go for another. That is... Who is that? Got these blue cars. Diddy, right. Diddy's just about to finish or start a lap. Toby coming around the final corner now. Panda's left the session. Toby then. P7. What an improvement for Toby. One of the Ferraris coming across the line there. I think that was Cavalis just starting his lap. Alpine of Dizzy just about to start his lap. Wuban just about to start his lap. Curly just about to start his lap. Next across the line will be Cole Paradox. 4/10 up in the middle sector. Coming through turns 12 now. And this left-hander of turn 13. Qualifying in 5 seconds is just about to end. Pistol Racing has retired. He's crashed through turns 6 and 7. Cole Paradox up to the line. What's it going to be? It's going to be P4. What an improvement. But their track is getting quicker. Next, Agas Oiley. He's invalidated. Harry Palmer then. McLaren. Coming around the final corner. Up to the line. What's it going to be for Harry Palmer? Will he be in contention? No, but he goes P2. Diddy next. As we know, Harvey next. 4/10 up in the middle sector. What's it going to be for Harvey? He's burning to the line. He's run out of ERS. Harvey, can he improve? Yes. No, wait, what? Did he not improve? He didn't, but did he? He does improve. Goes 10 hundredths, or 10 hundredths, 100th of a second ahead of Harry Palmer. Next is the Ferrari, Cavalis. He put it in pole. He can't, but he goes P4. Good lap from him. Next, Toby, he's in the pit lane. Next will be Wuban. Coming around the final corner, a little bit slippery, but out to line nonetheless. He goes P8. Next is Curly. Where does he go? He stays P14. Dizzy, is he on the lap? I don't think he is, and that is quali over. What a time from Jamie as he takes pole position with Diddy in P2 and Harry Palmer in third. What an interesting quali session then. Rain corrupting it. I wouldn't even say that, just make it more interesting. So I'll run you through it now. Jamie in P1. Great lap from him. 6/10 ahead of Diddy in P2, his teammate. Harry Palmer in P3. Cavalis in P4. Panda in P5. I'm not sure if he's gotten in. Hopefully he has gotten back in. Cole Paradox in 6th. Agast Iley in 7th. Wuban in 8th. Harvey in 9th. Tobes in P10. With Strauss in 11th. Pistol Racing in P12. Dizzy in 13th. And Curly in 14th. Rounding out the 14 drivers who are racing today. As I quickly need to go to the toilet, so I'll be back in a couple seconds. I've completely missed the formation lap. But that's fine, right. Mediums for everyone apart from Toby and Dizzy. That's all you need to know. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. Jamie gets a brilliant start off the grid. He's caught Diddy napping. Can Harry Palmer pit up a move? He can. He goes a bit wide out of turn 1. As Cavales, he sneaks around the outside of him. Goes up into P3. K5 Panda as well, looking for a move. I think there was a bit of contact, but Harry manages to keep P4 till the time being. So I'll show you positions, gains, and losers at the moment. At the moment, Jamie leads from Diddy, who remains P2, and Cavalis in P3, who's stolen that P3 from Harry. Toby making a move there on his teammate Pistol Racing. It looks like Strauss is about to make a move as well. As that was a bit nervy. As Pistol Racing has lost wing damage actually, and that is, who's that? Was that Curly? No, that was Strauss. What happened to him then? Strauss losing. I seen a bit of grass kicking up. That must have been him. He must have went off track because of maybe a bit of contact from, I think it was Pistol Racing. He's lost his in-play. But at the moment, Jamie remains in the lead with Biddy in second, Cavalis in third, Harry Palmer in fourth. As that was a very laggy Wu-Ban on the straight actually, in the Ferrari. King5 Panda in fifth, with Agastoyle in seventh and Cole Paradox in sixth. That was a very laggy Wu-Ban. That might actually be reportable because that is very jittery on the straight. But anyway, Toby's in P9. As that is Agastoyle in the wall. I thought he'd lost the front wing. He hasn't lost his front wing. Thought he'd lost a wheel. Luckily he doesn't, and that is unlucky from him. He's in P14 now. And dead last for time being, but anything can happen as Harry Palmer regains P3. Can he go for a charge after Diddy and Jamie? As King5 Panda as well makes a move on Cavalis. Has he got it done? A little bit of wheel banging. Cavalis hangs it around the outside. Can he keep it? He hangs it around the outside again, and he's got the defense done. What a move. As there is a bit of contact at the back there. That is Toby. Toby looks like he's got damage. No, he hasn't. As Diddy takes the lead off of Jamie then. That DRS helping him. Cavalis and Panda still battling for P4 and P5. As Dizzy and Curly as well having a bit of a ding-dong battle. Right, and Cam. I have a feeling I'm going to lose my voice this race, and it probably will happen. And let's see Diddy then. Jamie, will he take back the lead? Will he? It looks like he's playing DRS games. Jamie hasn't got that DRS open, as Strauss and Pistol Racing are fighting, and so is Ruban and Cole Paradox. These guys side by side. Ruban's still laggy. And he's almost lost it actually. As Dizzy and Strauss. I think Strauss might have lost it out of the chicane. As Harvey and Wu-Ban are now fighting. And Curly has retired. And that is a safety car. A virtual safety car. I wonder what happened to Curly then. Strauss, will he pit? Yes he will. He's got front wing damage. Sorry for missing the formation lap, guys. My bathroom break was never ending. And yes, I did wash my hands. So at the moment, is Diddy in the lead. Harry Palmer looking to get the virtual safety car ending. When does the virtual safety car end? Ends now. Yes, it does. Jamie, will he make a move on Diddy, or will Harry take both of them? Harry Palmer trying to go around the outside. There's a little bit of contact. They're both still in it, so I don't think anyone's at fault. Cavalis and Panda, will he do the same? There's a little bit of wheel banging, but Cavalis manages to keep P4 for time being. But let's see, will Jamie? He's got a DRS on his teammate Diddy. Thinking about a move going into turn 1, can't get it done. So sticks behind for the turn, the straight bin between turn 3 and turn 4. As he got it done, he thinks about it. Can't do it, get it done. Outcast Oily. And Harry Palmer! He's had a spin, but no damage by the looks of it. Yeah, no damage. Harry Palmer. Very good save, but into the wall. And Jamie has got no worries now. He's got no Harry Palmer breathing down his neck. So let's see, will he be able to get the move done going into turn 9 and turn 10? No, he doesn't. It's right on board with him. As we've seen Diddy saving a bit of energy there. Has he got the move done? No, he hasn't. You see in the background there, Cavalis and Panda still having a bit of a battle. Wheel banging again. Cavalis gets shoved out wide a little bit, and King Fight Panda takes P3 away. As Cavalis has a little bit of a spin there, a half spin. And Harry Palmer thinks about a move, but can't get it done. Jamie, can he get past his teammate? No. Diddy is being really good with his ERS right now, I think. Managing to keep him ahead. And Agast Oile, our first penalty taker of the penalty receiver of the night, for multiple warnings, multiple corner cuts, and track extensions. Currently, P1 Diddy, for time being, P2 Jamie, Panda in P3. What does Jamie do? Does he just stick behind him? He is sticking behind him for time being. Out of turns 10 now. Does Jamie go for a move? No, he's not close enough, as there's yellow flags. That is at the back. That's Strauss and Agast Olai. Not sure what happened to them, but maybe a little bit of contact happening between them but at the time being, no changes really. So let's go back on board with Jamie. Thinking about a move into turn 1 and Diddy. Can't get it done, not close enough. As Jamie, he gets a little bit squirrely out of turn 1, but he's still close. 2 tenths separate him. Close enough. Does Jamie get close enough to go for a move down the inside? Thinks about it, can't get it done. Not close enough, unfortunately. Caval's thinking about a move on Panda there as well, but can't get it done. Harvey defending against Cole Paradox. Wuban still actually looks better now. He looks like he's not lagging as much, which is good to see. So let's go back on board as Jamie has lost a little bit of time actually to Diddy this lap. So let's see, can Jamie maybe try and make a move into turn 11. Let's go on board. Getting closer, closer, closer. Thinks about a move to the inside, can't get it done. As these three still fighting. Cavall is thinking, trying to make a move on Ken Panda, can't get it done. Harry Palmer thinking about trying to make a move on Cavalis, can't get it done. As Dizzy has made a move up to P9 ahead of Pistol Racing on the hards. One of the other people that started on the hards. As Cavalis, he makes a move into P3 now. That is Cavalis into P3. Jamie, still not close enough to make a move on Diddy. And Cavalis takes P3 ahead of Panda. Harry Palmer just sticking behind for time being. Harvey remains P6 with Kolpa behind him. Wuban in P8. Dizzy in P9. Pistol Race in P10. Topes P11. Agast Ally in P12. And the only person not in the points at the moment is Strauss. So let's go back on board with these three actually. Panda, Harry Palmer, Cavalis. Harry Palmer around the inside, around the outside, to the inside. Can't get it done, but he thought about it. Oh, did you ready up early, Curly? I wasn't here, so I didn't know. By the time my bathroom break had finished, the formation lap has already ended. As Jamie actually makes an early pit stop from the medium to that is Cavalis. How does that happen then? Cavalis out of the final corner, spun into a wall. And he's got front wing damage as well. That's so unfortunate. Having such a good race fighting with Harry and King Fight Panda. And there's a virtual safety car. That's for Strauss. He is in the wall. With major front wing damage, he's going to have to get that repaired again. Very unlucky for Strauss. Last week's race winner. He's having a hard time here. So it's just the way racing goes, unfortunately, sometimes. But this, I'll show you for position changes. Diddy up 1, Panda up 3, Harvey up 5, Dizzy up 5, Pistol Racing up 3. Yeah, I thought I hit the square button instead hit the X. Oh, that's so unfortunate. But speaking, and Dizzy has just got past Cavalis. Cavalis obviously with that front wing damage, and Harry and Panda fighting here. Harry Palmer takes P2 away from Panda, and Pistol Racing gets past Cavalis as well because of that front wing damage. Diddy has a 3-second lead. Pistol Racing overtaking Dizzy now. As that is Strauss in the pits, he's been lapped. And Harry Palmer in the wall now. Harry Palmer in the wall, fighting. He was in P2, and he's now hit the wall again. I think, no, just rejoining onto the track. Almost hit the wall again though. But that is Harry Palmer with front wing damage now. He's going to have to get that repaired at the pits. And these two fighting now. Pistol Racing and Dizzy. What a brilliant battle these two are having at the moment. And I think Pistol Racing, he's going to have the DRS. Oh, they're on the grass. They're fighting on the grass. Pistol Racing switches to the outside. Will he have it? Yes, he does. Good move from Pistol Racing there. Now Jamie looking to make moves on them fresh hards. They'll be they're the newest tire. Well, Strauss's is actually the newest, but the freshest tire in the top 10. As actually Jamie and Dizzy there having a bit of a contact there. Dizzy fighting Jamie, even though the fresh tires. This is not what Jamie wants. He wants to get this move done as quickly as possible, so he's using overtake and DRS down into turn 3 here. Has he got the move done? Has he? Dizzy fights it around the inside though, but Jamie gets it done. And Cavalis now up to P10, overtaking Harry, who's just pitted. As Copa, I didn't even notice Copa's up to P3 now. As I was too busy watching Jamie and Dizzy having a bit of a battle. But Harvey, he thinks about a move to the inside for turn 11, can't get it done. But let's watch these guys. Any moves happening? Harry Palmer, he's hit the wall again, I think. Don't quote me on that. Agas Ali, getting another time penalty, and Jamie, he's in the gravel at the exit of turn 11. I wonder what happened there. Did he get squeezed out by Pistol Racing? Perhaps. As Pistol Racing makes a move into the pit lane, he'll be going on to the hards. As Harvey goes out to P3. Dizzy making a move on, I think that was Wuban as well. Wuban coming into the pits. Harry Palmer, has he got damage? Yes, he has. He's just pit and he's got a 3-second time penalty as well. That is not what he wanted. Diddy remains in the lead by 2.8 seconds. He's actually lost a bit of time to Panda here on this lap. I think last time I saw Panda, he was 3.4 seconds behind. I think roughly around there. So yeah, Panda's actually gaining. Or Diddy has just lost time. I'm not too certain. But Copa also thinking about a move for P3. Could we see him on the podium at the end of this race? Who knows? We're not even halfway through yet, and so much has happened. People in walls, 2 virtual safety cars. You're going to want to stick to the end for this one, folks. So this is going to be an absolute belter of a race. Season contender, really. Possibly, anyway. Diddy pits along with Panda and Harvey. Copa stays out. He inherits the lead for the time being. And Strife sets the fast lap. Now it's Jamie. Jamie's actually gapped all of them. The undercut has worked beautifully for Jamie. Jamie, at the moment, he has provisional P1. And he has undercut everyone. As Wuban gets a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That is not what he would have wanted, especially when he was running in the midfield, about P6, P7, around that area. Toby's going to get DRS from Diddy here, one of his pals in real life, I think. Or online in general. That has surprised me. I didn't think Jamie was going to jump ahead of all of them, but he has. Good strategy call from Jamie. As Cole Paradox, he pits now. Oh, and he just gets it done, sliding into the pit lane about 60 degrees there. Managing to get it started before the line. And Jamie re-inherits the lead from Dizzy, who's just gotten a 3-second time penalty. Diddy on Dizzy. Can he get a move done? No, he can't. Harvey, though, he re-overtakes Cole Paradox. And Diddy makes a move on Dizzy. Diddy will have the fresher hards compared to Jamie, so can he catch his teammate? Or has Jamie been saving his tyres? Obviously, he went wide at one point because of, I don't know if he got forced out wide at turn 11. But he was in the gravel at one point with them tyres, so they won't be the freshest or the best of wears, really. As Panda overtakes Toby for P4 there. Obviously, Panda has the fresher tyres compared to Toby, so it's going to be an easy move. And I fear the same for Dizzy as well. As actually Panda stays behind him. So, ignore me. And actually, Jamie, he's pulled a bit of a gap to Strife, he's just overtaken Strife to lap him. But, as that is Harry Palmer again in the wall. And he's lost another one of his end plates. That is the third time this race, or fourth time this race, he's been in a wall. He's not having a good race so far, as Toby gets a 3-second time penalty. And Strauss is retired in the pit lane. That is in the pits. Unfortunate for Strauss. He was lapped pretty early on and was going to be tough for him to recover. Last week's race winner out on lap 15, halfway through this race. So, commiserations to Strauss. Better luck next week, mate. But at the moment, Jamie leads from Diddy, from Panda, from Dizzy, and Tobes, who is yet to pit, both of them yet to pit. And Harvey and Paradox, or Copa even. But everyone has pit so far. And Harry, for the third time this race, I think. Don't quote me on that. Yep, for the third time this race, he's going to come into the pits. And he might honestly retire. He hits wall actually on the pit lane. So that's the 5th wall we've hit this race. And he's retired in the pit lane. As Toby comes into the pit to make his first pit stop onto the mediums. I do wonder how the alternate strategy will go from hards to mediums. Will it be better than mediums to hards? Possibly, but we'll see what happens, and we'll see how Toby goes from this point onwards. As Diddy has clawed back the gap from Jamie, about 2 tenths. As Kinfly Panda actually is in DRS range. And Wuban gets a 3-second time penalty. That might be his second. No, it's his first. And Panda, I didn't see if he had DRS there. I think he does. He does, yep. So he's closing in on Diddy in P2 there. Dizzy, when does he pit? I think he might pit this lap. But we'll see what happens as he goes a bit deep there. Yep, he's coming into the pit lane. And he'll be pitting on them fresh mediums. As Kinfly Panda says the fastest lap of the race. And Harvey goes up to P4. Cole Paradox goes up to P5. Where does Dizzy come out then? Where does he come out? Does he come out ahead of Toby? Does he come out ahead of Toby? Does he? It's going to be close coming out of the pit lane. Toby gets Toby gets ahead of Dizzy then. So Dizzy, and that's Wuban. He's gone straight on at turn 11. That is something I've never seen before. So that's unusual as Harry Palmer has left since he is retired in the pits. And Kinfly Panda, he's closing in on Diddy. He's closing. Thinks about the move to the inside, isn't close enough to try and make the move. And I will be focusing on this battle for the time being since it's the closest one out on track. And actually, thinking about it now, Jamie has lost time to Diddy this lap. About 7 or 8 tenths, I think now. So Jamie, I don't know if he's just pushing too hard, but he's losing time to Diddy. Or if Diddy's pushing too hard and Jamie's saving, we'll see. But Panda, can he make a move on Diddy? No, he cannot. Gap's about 5 tenths though. Between him and Diddy. And now it's actually 3 tenths. Panda might be in for a shout of making this move this lap. 2 tenths. Gap. Closing. He's round the outside. And he's got that move done. Up into P2 goes Kinfly Panda. Oh, I will put this on actually. Just so I can see. Jamie's actually running low on ERS, so is Panda compared to Diddy anyway. As Jamie is losing more and more time, Panda currently P2. He's closing in on Jamie. And I reckon by the end of this lap, or maybe even during this lap, he'll be close enough to get that DRS as Kinfly Panda again sets the fastest lap. He is on that car, I forgot how the phrase goes. My brain is being frazzled at the moment. He's driving like that thing is on rails, to be honest. Panda is absolutely flying. 10 laps left of this Grand Prix then. And it's going to go right to the end, I reckon, between Jamie. Panda, as I was saying that, Panda gets a free second time penalty. But he still could be in a shout of a podium, nonetheless. And Diddy as well, P3, for time being. But yeah, that car is driving like it's on rails. He is absolutely flying at the moment. P2. Yeah, true. They are both flying, to be fair, and Jamie's tires, they are just going. But Diddy as well. He almost got the move done on Panda, but Panda defends it and uses a bit of ERS as Harvey sets the fastest lap of the race now, stealing it from Panda. Here comes Panda. Will he have a move? He thinks about the outside, but decides just to stay behind him and get that DRS run down the longer straight for between turn 8 and turns 9. As Panda actually lost the rear there a little bit. But still within 6 tenths, but Diddy, oh, he smells blood in the water. Here comes Diddy. 2 tenths, 3 tenths, can't get close enough to make a move, but Panda closing, isn't close enough to make a move. As they come through turns 9 and 10. Jamie defends the inside, and Panda again just stays behind. For the time being. I'm not sure what Panda is doing, whether he's just kind of maybe trying to force Jamie into a mistake, trying to put pressure on him. But we'll see. If he gets close again, isn't close enough to make a move. Will he do it this lap though? He's close enough. He's within 2 tenths of him. Goes to the inside, as Panda got the move done, Jamie defends the outside, and Jamie remains P1 for time being. But these two, absolutely, these three even, just absolutely, Jamie must be feeling absolutely pressurized right now. And you gotta wonder when does anyone make a move? Panda thinks about it. He just stays behind. He's almost like bum drafting against Jamie there. Opens up the DRS. Panda, he's well enough, close enough to make a move. Goes around the outside. Can he get the move done? Jamie, great defense. Goes a bit deep. So does Panda though. And Diddy, oh, he thought about it, but Panda, good recovery and good defending. Stays ahead of Diddy for time being. And Jamie with a little bit of a slide. Will Panda get the move done? Going down the straight. Panda takes P1 away from Jamie. But he has that 3-second time penalty looms above him. And that might be his downfall from him securing the victory as Diddy overtakes Jamie. Jamie, I think, just letting him by. Good team play there from both of them. As Dizzy gets a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane and he's retired. Huh? Not sure why he's done that. He was running in P9, which is good points. Jamie with the team orders. Yeah, I don't know, man. But Diddy Oh, they're within the 10th. Diddy and Jamie and Panda. Oh, they're very close. My brain is getting more and more frazzled the more I talk. And, oh, Toby with a 3-second time penalty. Running a P8, and there's contact there. Did Panda just brake check Diddy? Oh, he's got no damage by the looks of it, but that definitely looked a bit, Diddy got no damage though. Trying to go for a move around the outside. That looked a bit naughty from Panda there. Not sure if that counts as a brake check, but that looked a bit naughty from off. Yeah, as Daniel was saying, naughty from Panda there. Very naughty indeed. But let's see as Toby overtakes Cavalos for P7. But let's go back on board with these three. Diddy closing 2/10 the gap. They come around this corner. Diddy goes for a move around the outside. Can he get it done? No. Difficult to try and make a move there. Better to be on the inside. Like on this corner here. Can Diddy make a move? He sticks to the inside. Goes for a move down the inside. Has he got it done? No. Diddy's still there though. And Cavalos overtakes Toby there for P7. But Harvey, he's closed in a lot. The gap now, 1.4 seconds from Harvey to Jamie. Harvey could be in a shout here as Diddy. Does he go for a move down the inside? Yes, he does. He takes P1 back. Let's go, Jamie. Around the outside. Oh, there's contact. Panda not leaving enough room there in my opinion, but we'll leave that to the stewards. And Jamie sliding about like fish in a barrel, slipping and sliding, but manages to keep it on the black stuff. And Harvey's within DRS now. This could be a 4-way battle for the win, as Harvey was in DRS but has actually lost it. And now Jamie, 1/10 separates him and Panda. Panda looking for that lead back from Diddy. Can't find it, but let's go Diddy and Panda. Panda looks for a move to the inside, can't get it done. And Jamie can't get the move done either. Harvey now, he'll be in DRS this lap, guarantee it. If these three keep squabbling, then Harvey will be in DRS range. But here comes Panda looking for a move back into the lead. Is on medium ERS now. He was on none. So harvesting ERS for this straight possibly. So let's see. Can Panda make a move? No, just stays behind. Jamie though thinks about it again around the outside. Can't get it done. And Harvey, will he be able to get an ERS and DRS even this lap? Will he? The DRS detection point is here. And it looks like he's just gotten it. No, yes he has. Okay. So Harvey is now within DRS and Panda retakes the lead from Diddy. This is going to go down to the wire. Absolutely hectic race so far between these three. And Harvey's about to add to it. As Diddy, he's lost momentum. He's 6/10 behind Panda now, but that's because he's got no DRS for that straight. It's a double DRS point. And Harvey, well and truly within DRS now, as Toby and Cavalos having a bit of a battle. Caught on board with them. Cavalos, he makes the move for P7, but back on board with the top 4. No one's close enough to make a move. This is going to go down to the final lap, I reckon. 3 laps left of this race. Panda leads, but with that 3-second time penalty, at the moment, he's going to lose out on even a podium. because of these guys bringing Harvey in. Harvey is going to get the P3, possibly even more, as Jamie runs very wide there. That is a warning surely for him. And Diddy, can he get close enough? No, I don't think he can. There's not enough straight to get close enough. But let's see if he can maybe make a move into turn 11. If he uses the ERS and the DRS, no he doesn't. He just saves his ERS. But Panda, he's using a lot. He's on basically nothing. As Harvey, oh, he has a bit of a half spin there and he's lost out the DRS he had. He can catch back up though. As these three within 5/10 of each other, actually within 8/10 of each other. Getting closer, closer. Diddy on Panda. Thinks about a move for an inside, but can't get it done. Will he maybe try and get it done for turn 3? As Panda is on the inside, Diddy on the outside. Panda goes very deep, and there's a bit of a contact there. But no damage done. As Diddy runs very wide there. Jamie makes the move up into P2 now. Jamie up into P2. Harvey back in ERS. He's now 4/10 within these guys. And this is going to go absolutely hectic. As Jamie, he retakes the lead. Back in the lead goes Jamie, our pole sitter this evening. Back into the lead. What is going to happen? Does Panda have a defense? No, he doesn't. He stays in P2 for time being. Diddy in P3. Harvey in P4 as we're on the penultimate lap now. Or at the end of this lap, we'll be on the penultimate lap. As, oh, I thought I saw damage there. But there was no damage. Panda now within DRS of Jamie. Diddy within DRS of Panda. And Harvey within DRS of Diddy. Panda though closing back that gap. Remains P2, same with Diddy P3, Harvey P4, Jamie P1. This is an unreal race. This is gonna go, oh my god, I don't even know. This is gonna be hectic end to this Grand Prix. Jamie, P1 for time being. But what does Panda have to say? What does Diddy have to say? What does Harvey have to say? As it's almost 3 wide, Panda goes round the outside. He's got the move done. Panda up into P1. Jamie can't defend from his teammate. Diddy goes round the outside. Diddy up into P2. At the moment, it's going to go Diddy's way. This is exactly what our championship leader leads. And the Harvey is practically pushing Jamie through the corner as we're on to the final lap now. Panda leads, but that 3-second time penalty, he's not going to win it at the moment. Diddy, he wants to win it on track. Will he be able to? That is the question, as Diddy can't make a move into that final corner. Final corner? What am I even talking about? Turn 3. And now, as we're going through the sweeping fast right of turn 5. Diddy P2 isn't close enough to try and make a move. But Harvey could be close enough to make a move for P2. Possibly on penalties applied anyway. Harvey goes up into P3. Who's going to win this race? Will it be Diddy? Will it be Harvey? Will it be Jamie? Panda comes out the final couple corners. Harvey, does he go for a move? No, he doesn't. He's waiting for that final straight if he can get a good exit. On track, it'll be Panda that wins. But Diddy takes P1, Harvey in second, Jamie in third. What a race. Panda P4, it'll be Cole Paradox in fifth. What a race. Pistol Racing P6. And Cavalis and Tobes. Tobes almost overtakes Cavalis there. And running out the top 9, it'll be Agast Alloy. And then Wuban, who had been lapped, finishes P10. What a race. Honestly, man. Diddy wins the Australian Grand Prix championship leader. This is exactly what he wanted, with Danjo not being able to race. Advantage goes to Diddy for the final, I think it's final 2 rounds. For time, well, yeah, final 2 rounds. So Diddy wins from Harvey, from Jamie. Jamie, obviously, good race from him, P3, our pole sitter, and Harvey as well, P2, good race from him from P9. Kingfight Panda, P4, Cole Paradox, P5, Pistol Racing from 12th to 6th, good result from him. Cavalis down in P7 from P4, Tobes, P8, Agast Alloy in P9, Wuban in P10, rounding out our finishers with Dizzy, Harry Palmer, Strauss and Curly not finishing. What a race though from our top 3, from everyone. Absolutely hectic. Couldn't call the winner until the final lap. Well done to everyone who managed to finish. I'm losing my voice. I did think I would lose my voice, and yeah, it's happened. And also, I think that was Alloy who had the fastest lap. It was either Alloy or Wuban who had the fastest lap. And I'm going to end it here, folks. Thank you to whoever was watching. Thank you to whoever joined. Well done to our top 3. And everyone else who finished. Been an absolute hectic race. Absolute belter. Definitely contender for race of the season. In my books anyway. But wow, what a race. And catch us for Tier 1, where it will be this again, but with the Tier 1 sweats. That's including me. I am in Tier 1. But catch us for then, and then catch us next week, where it should be Scott, hopefully. Scott commentating with me. And that will be for, I will check, Miami and Vegas. So that will be one-shot qualies and 35% races, all in one event. So, yeah. Thank you to whoever joined, and I'll see you all next week.